Hi, I'm Deatra Howard, your 6 through 10 Social Studies Content Director. Just stopping by today to make an exciting announcement. We now have your strategies checklist available for you in the 2020 Canvas course. Please make sure that you are in the 2020 Canvas course. If you're in an older course, you're not receiving updates. So, these checklists are just guidelines to assist you in the grading process of strategies. There's one for every strategy except visual vocabulary. Visual vocabulary just kind of lends itself to be more of an interactive activity. Some of you guys have found creative ways to use it using PowerPoints and things like that. But don't let me get off track. These are going to be housed in Canvas, and I will show you at the end of this video how you can find them. But I want to kind of walk you through an example. I want you to make a note that this is a checklist. These are suggested things that you can do, but they have scaffolding embedded within. So you as the teacher can make the necessary changes that you need to make. So here's a what if example. This is our what if question. What if the Crusades never happened? Now, the whole point of the what if strategy is for students to consider what did happen. So what was the impact of that event? Why was it important? And to also consider how things would be different if it didn't occur. So this is a pretty simple, straightforward checklist. Each statement should be marked as a positive or a negative consequence. So let's go with this first one. If the Crusades would have never happened, there would have been improved relations between Muslims and Christians. And that's most certainly true. So this is an appropriate effect of the question that's posed. So I would give the student credit for that. It is also marked with a positive consequence. So I would again give the student credit for it. So at this point, they earn 2 points, okay? Now, let's go to another statement. Europeans would be less likely to explore to cut out the middleman. Now, this is one of those things that it is, again, an appropriate effect or consequence. It is marked as positive or negative. Depending on the perspective, it could be positive or negative. So you would just follow this, okay? Now, keep in mind that there are, on this one, for an example, I believe there are about 9 statements. Let me check real quick. Yes, but on my chart, I have 8. So how does that impact? Well, this is a checklist, right? So since there are 8 on my rubric, I could count this extra one as extra credit. I could easily add another statement here that would give them full credit. You can also play with your point value to scaffold it. So maybe if I'm excited that if they get, maybe I just want them to get 5 right. So then I could just maybe do 5 out of 16, which would give them some space, okay? You're the teacher, you can adjust that. At the beginning of the year, you want to be a little more lenient. But as you progress throughout the year and you use the strategies more, the student should be more on course to fulfill what is required. You can also give them that extra credit for having this extra statement here, less exposure to Islamic culture and preserve works and knowledge. So that's just kind of a quick run through of how you could grade this strategy, okay? Now, where are these things located? So you should be logging into your Canvas course. Please note, if you don't remember how to do that, then you should go to the A+ College Ready site. It has a link for Canvas. So we're going to click our file folder. Then we're going to go to resources. You will see E3 strategies checklist for grading, and you'll go into that folder and you will see all of those rubrics in a Word format. So you can, of course, make changes to them and modify them, and you'll also see them in a PDF format. Just a quick note, a lot of people want to download things and they don't want to have to download them individually. If you go to the folder and click these 3 dots, it will allow you to download these things in a zip file. So that's also a wonderful way that you can make sure that you can download these. So I hope you enjoyed the announcement today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email, and I hope you have a great day.